Welcome back, family. I appreciate everybody being here, man. I really wanted to react to this video. I feel like, there's a lot of dudes out there giving out game. There's a lot of females giving out game, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, very in tune with what's going on, and I just find it crazy how, women feel so strongly about the way they think. Yeah, it's almost opposite to what men is thinking. So to me, it's like, where's this disconnect coming from? So I feel like this is a good video right here. I feel like AMS is a heavyweight in the game. He tells people what it is. So let's react to this video and see my thoughts on this. Because at the end of the day, I have my own opinions too.
And I hope women that see this just see how crazy they sound and how one way they say they want one thing contradicts another thing.
I love when my man randomly just looks at me and be like, I'm talking about when I have a man, randomly looks at me and be like, I love you, right? Like, I love you so much.
Now, I do want to say this. I do notice a lot of times it's funny, dudes cancel out what women say just because they don't got a boyfriend at the time. Now, my thing is this. I don't think you need to have someone in your life to know what you're looking for. And I don't think that the way you're going about what you're looking for means it's wrong because you haven't found it yet. Because at the end of the day, when you out in the club with your boys and we go to the club, I might be going with my 3 friends, but that don't mean what I'm looking for is wrong because I ain't leave with it yet. Give me some time and I'll find what I'm looking for. So just keep that in mind. I think this comes up throughout the video, the fact that she's giving advice to women on what they want, but at the same time she's single. It's like you don't have to have what you want right now in order to know what's right for you. Sometimes by not having what you want in your life and seeing what it's like to have the opposite is just as much wisdom as having what you want in your life as well too. So, that's just my personal perspective on that.
Babe, stop. That's why I'm sleeping with your friend, because you so damn weak. Give me a break.
Don't make me tie my hair up and do what I do. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, babe. Every now and then, your man gotta hype you up, make you feel good about, yourself. If you have a dude in your life, hey, best friends, welcome back to my channel.
Guys, if you gotta hype a girl up for her to feel good about herself, that's a red flag. Because essentially what that means is you're always going to have to do that. So she is like got low self-esteem and she constantly relies on you to make her feel good about herself. You don't want to carry that burden of always having to make a woman feel good. She needs 3 compliments a day. She needs you to text her 3 times a day. You want a confident woman, not somebody who needs validation 24/7. That's basically what she just said. And you can find a lot of these women, guys. If y'all guys ever see these women who dress like real scantily.
Now, hold on. Now, I got to time in on this only because, yes, what he's saying is true. A woman who want to be hyped up, that 100% can be a red flag. However, I do have to play devil's advocate because there are many, many, many men that tells you one of the secrets to keeping your relationship interesting. One of the number 1 secrets of keeping a woman constantly chasing you is to never validate her. Now, if you are a top tier dude and you get with a girl and she values your opinion and you rarely tell her how she looks, that naturally also, even if she doesn't have the insecurity to just come to the table and say, compliment me, that's also going to breed a need for her to want to be complimented by you. Because if you think about it, if you got a beautiful woman who every single day walks out, 10 dudes compliment her, she does not care because at the end of the day, she's feeling you. She's chasing you. She wants you to see what they see. And it's the fact that you don't see it that makes her feel like, ooh, I got to step up. So, yeah, there's a healthy way of a woman wanting her first and foremost, it's mandatory for your woman to have a healthy appetite for your words of sweetness. If your woman doesn't care how often you compliment her, you not that dude. I'm telling you now. If you that dude and you get a girl in your life, she is going to want to hear you tell her the beautiful things that she hears day in and day out. The same with any guy. I don't care what anyone thinks of me, but if I'm in an interview and I know that you have you could be in a position to either give me employment, or if I'm a business owner and I know I got a great customer, that customer's opinion is gonna matter to me because it affects my life. So there's a balance to that. I think he should basically make sure that you balance it out. Don't be extreme. And I know he don't mean it that way, but I feel like with a lot of times with these guys' audiences, they get so extreme. It's either black and white, and no, there's a healthy gray area. There is an area where it's okay that your woman wants you to compliment her, because at the end of the day, if you a king, your word matters. You're the only one in the kingdom who matters. If every peasant comes along and say, hey, you know what? You're a great girl. So what? What does the king think? So if she thinks she's a king, hell yeah, it's going to matter how much you compliment her. So just keep that in mind. That comes with the territory for sure.
And like wear a lot of makeup and stuff like that. Just overly done and stuff.
I didn't really realize my worth until I got out of that situation.
Realize her worth. What's her worth? What does she mean, her worth? What she's saying is what her booty is worth. That's what she's saying. I'm translating gold digger slang to you guys. That's what we speaking today. Today we speaking gold digger slang. She doesn't mean her worth as in a value in a relationship. She mean her worth as in I'm sleeping with you and I'm getting nothing in return. That's how I'm interpreting it.
Yeah, I do agree. I do understand where he's coming from with that. There's a lot of women that when they measure themselves, they only measure themselves in terms of their sexual prowess. So I'm beautiful, I'm top tier, I'm light skinned, I got a fat ass, I'm in shape, so I bring a lot of that to the table. So at the end of the day, you should treat me according to my beauty. And I will say there's enough dudes out here that only wants to hit it. So if you in an environment where, not even the environment, but if you in the age group anywhere between 36 and younger, and dudes are not really serious, especially if you're dealing with dudes who got a lot of options, if you know that that's what the dudes are approaching you on, then why wouldn't you value yourself as that? Now, I don't think that's healthy. I think the ultimate way to value yourself is relationship, of course. But at the same time, if it is not that many dudes who's trying to settle down, I'm sorry. If you making good money and you not really in your late 40s and your life is not hectic, you really are not looking to settle down with one woman. You are literally picking girls based on their looks. So if you picking women off their looks, you can't also be upset at the attitude that's going to breed in the women you picking to value themselves by their looks. You know what I mean? You gotta give the context of the environment and the situation. Because like I said, if dudes is out here, look, I'm pretty sure if I take this girl right here to a party full of 36-year-old, 37-year-olds, 38-year-olds making good money, single, and wanting to start a family, she is definitely gonna look in the mirror before she get dressed and try to exude the value of a family woman. Women are very adaptable like that. They're gonna adapt to their social environment. So right now you got a girl, like, look how she's dressed. Do she look like she's dressed for a dude who's looking for a wife, or a dude who's looking like, damn, she the baddest out of the bunch, yo, we can have fun tonight. So if she's in that environment, then you can't, come on. I can't get mad at that. I understand.
Situation. So I'm trying to prevent y'all from, following the same mistake. All right. So let's jump right into this video. Get you some snaps. It's about to be a really good girl talk. Also, if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Bella Gang. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. By the way, I call all of my subscribers Bella Gang or my best friends. So hey, girl. Hey.
It is too much. Let's get to it.
Maybe you have a point. But if you're talking about I got to do everything and you sit back like you the Queen of England.
Oh, let's rewind that real quick.
Matter of fact,
let me just.
Sure. he's not going to go a day without speaking to you. Ladies, let me just say this right now. If a guy can go a whole day, 2 days without speaking to you, and he comes back with some bullshit excuse like, oh, I was busy caught up with work, oh, I'm sorry, but how you doing, what's up, let's go out, please leave him on red, leave him on scene. Matter of fact,
let me just say this. If you're talking about a guy that you're initiating contact with too, and he's doing that, maybe you have a point. But if you're talking about I got to do everything and you sit back like you the Queen of England and you don't have to initiate contact, is what I think she's talking about. Let me just explain something to you, miss. This works both ways. The last time I checked, my phone gives outgoing calls and it gets incoming calls. If you're initiating contact with me, I'm initiating contact with you. And oh yes, we keep track. And I know all the women go, oh, that sounds so childish, this blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna put a bit more value on you than you put on me. So if I'm good enough to reach out and tell you, good morning, how you're doing, you are more than able to reach out to me and ask me how I'm doing.
Now I'm gonna say something right here, which I noticed with this video. And I don't disagree with what he's saying. I just think the context might be a little off. And what I mean by that is, again, look at the woman in the video. If she got a blinged out chain on, I'm pretty sure any dude that she's talking to at least got a chain that matches it or more. So I don't think a girl's going to deal with that caliber guy thinking that he is going to be ignored for 3-4 days and just continuously hit her up. What I think the context is that she gets with a guy and goes above and beyond to prove that he should spend time with her. Because dudes, I'm telling you right now, if you got a chain on like how she got or more, you already got 5 or 6 girls in rotation. That's not even a question. And I think that's the main thing. He might be talking about the dude who got a rotation sometimes don't got a rotation. No, she's dealing with the caliber of guy that has the rotation at all times for years at this point, probably. Because that's the type of guy you gotta be in order for her to feel like, oh, I found somebody who's either on my level or the type of guy I want to date. So in that situation, she immediately knows the competition is heavy. She's putting in her best work. And what she's saying is, if I'm putting in my best work, hitting this man up and seeing what's going on, where he's at, and, basically trying to get a understanding of his schedule to see where I could fit in, and he's leaving me on red for 3 days and making it hard, I feel like I'm going up a mountain like the stair climber. That's what she means. And she's trying to warn women, don't even put yourself through all that, because at the end of the day, that stair climb is infinite. You gonna just keep running. If you out of shape, maybe that's the best way to do it. You about to be skinny, because that's an infinite climb. So I definitely I definitely agree with him in terms of if the context is, they on an even playing field. But like I said, women in this caliber they not dealing with those kind of dudes, and that's the thing. You gotta, when you react to somebody's video, like I seen her Instagram, she looked like she got her own little rap career. So I mean, if she's a starter rapper, then I'm pretty sure she's dealing with dudes that is already established rappers, or the dudes who make as much money as rappers but don't have the clout. And those kind of dudes, women come, trust me, they come correct. They already know what kind of dude you are. They already know what kind of competition. She knows she's one of many. So if she does take the initiative to even deal with you, she coming with it with everything. So she's just saying, hey, if you initiating 3 times out of the day, it's impossible that a whole day go by and you hit somebody up in the morning, afternoon, and night, and he just ignored you. That means you have no chance of getting his attention from whatever his attention is at. Trust me when I tell you.